Hello learners, and you're watching my channel Teacher Sneha. In today's video we are going to learn about coordinate geometry, and the three things that we are going to deal in this video are how to draw a quadrant grid, how to plot points in quadrant grid, and how to find coordinates of the points that are already plotted in the quadrant grid. So let us focus first on question number 1, how to draw a quadrant grid. To draw a quadrant grid, we need to plot x and y axis. I will show you how to plot x and y axis here. Y axis is the vertical line. So here on graph paper, I have drawn a vertical line. This vertical line is y axis. And the horizontal line that will be crossing y-axis is the x-axis. The point where x and y-axis meet each other, this point is called as 0, 0 or the origin. So this is the origin or 0, 0. So we will write this down. Coordinates of origin . 0, 0. Now we will draw the number line to complete our quadrant grid. Positive points are plotted on the right hand side of x-axis, and on the left hand side all negative points are plotted. Similarly, on y-axis, the line which goes upwards contains all positive points, and the line that is downwards contains all negative points. After completing the quadrant grid, I want to tell my viewers a small tip that they have to remember while making their quadrant grid is, if you will observe closely these points which I have highlighted here, this positive one on right hand side and negative one on left hand side, they are at equal distance from 0. Similarly, all the points here are at equal distance from each other. Similarly, the points above and points below 0 are also at equal distance. Sometimes what happens, some students when they are making their quadrant grid, due to an excitement or something, they usually keep their first points slightly away from 0 and then they write other points very close to each other. So you don't have to make that mistake. You have to make sure that all points are plotted at equal distance. After your quadrant grid is complete, this quadrant grid is dividing your graph paper into 4 parts. These 4 parts are called as 4 quadrants, and how these 4 quadrants are labeled, that we are going to see now. So this particular quadrant is called as your first quadrant. Now moving anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means the direction opposite to the clock. This becomes the second quadrant. This becomes the third quadrant. And this is your fourth quadrant. So here we have completed our first objective for this video, that how to draw a quadrant grid. We have successfully drawn a quadrant grid over here. Now next question that we are going to deal here in this video is how to plot points in the quadrant grid. Okay. For this, now on my screen you will see some list of points that will be given on the screen, and those points I am going to plot here on the quadrant grid. The points that we are going to plot now on the quadrant grid are A, B, C, D, and these numbers which you see next to them, they are called as their coordinates. So these are called as coordinates of A, and similarly coordinates of B, C and point D. So this is how coordinate of A is 2, 6. Now what does this 2, 6 means? So this 2 over here is called as the x coordinate and 6 is called as the y coordinate. Means whenever we are going to plot these points, we have to see the first coordinate on the x-axis and the second coordinate on the y-axis. Always remember, whenever the coordinates of the points are given, they are given in such a way that the first point should be from x-axis and the next point should be from y-axis. So to plot point A, we will see on x-axis we have to see number 2, which is over here, and on y-axis in the same line of this coordinate 2 we have to move till we reach on y-axis 6. So here we obtain the point which is having its x coordinate as 2 and its y coordinate as 6. So this is point A, 2, 6. Next point is B, which has its coordinates negative 2 on x-axis. So here negative 2 on x-axis and 3 on y-axis. So 3 means positive 3. So we will move towards positive 3 on y-axis. So here we obtain the point which is point B, negative 2, positive 3. The further point that we have to plot is C, which is negative 8, negative 4. So negative 8 on x-axis and then we have to look for negative 4 on y-axis. So y-axis negative 4 means we will be coming down. So this is the point which is negative 4 on y-axis. So this is my point C, which has its coordinates. X-axis coordinate is negative 8 and y-axis coordinate is negative 4. So this is negative 8, negative 4. Next is point number D, which is 6, negative 5. So 6 positive on x-axis and negative 5 on y-axis. So this is point D, 6, negative 5. This is how we will be plotting the points that are already given to us on the coordinate grid. Now, I want my viewers to get a practice of this concept that I have taught just now. So, I want you to pause this video. Next on your screen, you will see an example question in which I have given you few points. Now, I want you to make a quadrant grid in your book and I want you to plot those points. Okay? So, pause this video, do that practice and then come back to the video after 5 seconds. After that, you will see the answers also. I will be flashing it on the screen. Now we have completed our second objective for this video also, how to plot points on the quadrant grid. And I'm sure my learners must have done the practice questions also and they are ready with their quadrant grid, because now next what I'm going to deal with how to find the coordinates of the given point. So to that I will be plotting here few points randomly and then we will find out their coordinates. I have already written a question here on my graph paper which says find the coordinates of the point x, y, z, w, p and q, and you will see these points are randomly plotted here on the quadrant grid. We will start one by one with point x. Okay, firstly we have to find out the coordinates of point x. Coordinates, when we find, as I already told you, that coordinates, first we have to see the x coordinate. So we want to see where this x point is on the x-axis. So you can draw a perpendicular line from point x on x-axis which comes over here on point 4. That means its x coordinate is 4. And now at the same time I want to see its y coordinate also. So draw a perpendicular line on y-axis which again comes on point 4 on y-axis. So its y coordinate is also 4. Next we will see for point y, its x coordinate. For that we will have to draw a perpendicular line on x-axis, which comes again on point 4. So point y's x coordinate is 4 and its y coordinate, we will draw a perpendicular line here on y-axis, which comes on point -2. So its y coordinate is -2. Z, you draw a perpendicular line on x-axis, which now comes on point -3. So its x coordinate is -3 and y coordinate at the same time we will draw a perpendicular on y-axis, which comes on -7. So its y coordinate is -7. Now what I have done is I have shown you how to find the coordinates of the points for first 3 points x, y and z. Now I want you to pause this video. I will be putting a clear picture of this graph on my screen now. I want you to pause the video and try finding out the coordinates of point W, P and Q by yourself. Okay, so spend 5 seconds solving this question. Pause the video. We'll now see the answers. Y coordinate for W are -5 and +3. You can see this. I have drawn the lines also. So -5, +3. For P, it's going to be 1, 2. So it's 1 on x-axis, 2 on y-axis, and for Q it's going to be -5, -3. I hope you find this video very helpful in understanding the concept of coordinate geometry, and stay tuned on my channel for more such concept videos. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.